What's up, polyglots? Good evening. Today, I'm not going to give you tips on how to learn languages. I'm gonna give the difference between on and in. So this video is specifically for people who are learning English. It can also be used by teachers who are teaching languages. When I was in Algeria, I was teaching English language. And there are things that I did that I regret until now. I tried to give students some list of words, or I would go and write on the board, this is on, this is in, this is where you use on, this is where you use in. I don't think I succeeded because a lot of students were left with a lot of questions. They didn't really understand the difference because the words were just put on the board, but they were not used in context. When you are learning a language, you need to learn vocabulary in its context. The same happened when I was learning French. I would write a list of words, try to memorize them, translate them from English to French, from French to English. But after a week or so, I would forget. There is a theory which says, I've forgotten who wrote the theory. The person said, if you learn something just in 1 hour, you forget 50% of it. So trying to give students lists didn't really work. So the first difference, here you can see I'm sitting on the bed. So here I'm in my bedroom, and this is my bedroom, and I'm sitting on the bed. Okay, I think you can see that my bed is nice. I've made my bed, nicely. I do that every day. When I wake up, I make sure that I make my bed. When I feel tired of sitting on the bed, I come and I sit on this chair. But it's not very comfortable. So sometimes I move from this chair and I go back and I sit on the bed. But this is nice. Sometimes when I feel tired of sitting on the bed, I want to, do my meditation, I can come and sit on the chair. So I've just seen that, I have some coins in my pocket. I've got some coins in my pocket. So this is the Namibian currency. Okay, it's called Namibian dollar. Those who are familiar with rand, South African rand, so it's 1:1. So I've just seen that I have, some coins in my pocket. So I'm going to keep my coins here. I'm going to put them in the cupboard. So I'm gonna put them in the cupboard and keep them there. Next time when I want to buy something, so this is like my bank, a pig bank. So I'm gonna keep them here, and the next time when I want to buy something, I'll just open. So whenever I have coins, I'll come and then I'll throw them here. And then later on, when I want to buy something, I don't have money, I'll just come and open it maybe after 3 or 4 months, and then I'll start using them. I'm sure there will be more than 1,000 Namibian. So in this drawer, that's where we keep the spoons, the knife. Okay, this is the knife, and this is a fork, and this is a spoon. So inside this drawer, that's where we put the spoons, and in this drawer, that's where I put the plastic. So whenever I go shopping, when I come back, I take out the things and then I put my plastics inside this drawer here. So now I'm inside my room. This is the sitting room. Okay, here's the sitting room, and this side here is the kitchen, and then the bedroom is on the other side. And you already know that I am in Namibia, which is a very beautiful country that you should actually visit. Think of visiting Namibia because it's a very nice country. And I'm also in Windhoek, which is the capital city of Namibia. I used to stay in Ondangwa, which is in the north of Namibia, near the Angolan border, but now I am in So when I want to read, I usually come and sit in the sitting room. That's where I usually do my reading here, or writing, because I love writing and reading. So I come and I do that here in the sitting room. And you see, here are the books on the table, and there's also the light on the table. So when it's dark, I switch on the light and I do my reading here in the sitting room. So there's a friend that I used to have when I was in Algeria, and I used to talk to him on Facebook. But now I'm no longer on Facebook, I'm no longer on Twitter. I'm only on WhatsApp and Instagram. So I cannot talk to my friend anymore, but I have his number, so I'm going to call him right now so that I can talk to him on the phone. I'm going to talk to him on the phone. Oh, he's not responding. I wanted to talk to my friend on the phone, but he didn't respond. In the morning, I called my mom and I wanted to talk to her, but I couldn't hear her voice because I was in the taxi. I was in a taxi, so I couldn't hear her voice. So I waited, so I moved and then I went in the town and then I took a bus. I also tried to call her when I was on the bus, but I couldn't hear her again. From town, then I moved to another place where I was going. There I took a train and I tried to call my dad, but he didn't respond for the first time. And then the second time I called, responded when I was on the train, but I couldn't hear him. And I felt so embarrassed because everyone was looking at me when I was on the train. I remember the first time I took a plane going to Algeria. When I was on the plane, I was really, really scared. When I was on the plane, I was really scared. I could see that some people were also scared, but they didn't want to show it. But now, when I'm on the plane, I feel comfortable. I'm not even scared at all because I always take a plane. When I came to Namibia, I took a plane. When I want to go to South Africa, I take a plane. So when I'm on the plane now, I feel comfortable. I feel like I'm in the house. So I hope that you have understood that we use on when we are talking about an object, like to sit on the bed. This is an object. To put books on the table, it's an object. We also use on when we want to talk about social media. I'm not on Facebook. I am on Instagram. So when you talk about social media, you use on. You also use on when you're talking about transport. On the bus, on the train, on the plane, on the ship. Why? Because this is a big surface where you can walk. So that's why we say on. It's wrong to say in the bus. We say on the bus. We say on the train. And on the phone, we say it, say I want to talk to my friend on the phone. We use in when we are talking about small transport. For example, you say in a taxi, in a car. Also use in to talk about the country. I am in Namibia, which is a country. I am in Windhoek, which is a city. So when you're talking about a city, you use in. You also use in when you're talking about inside an object. I put my coins in the cupboard. So when you're talking about an object, inside an object, you use in. For other mode of transport, like a horse, a camel, a bike, you say I am on the bike, I'm on the horse, because you're on top of it. Even if you cannot walk on top of it, but it's you're on top of the object. Okay, so you use on, you don't say in, because if you say in the horse, it means you're inside the intestines. So I hope that I've clarified where we use these two prepositions. So this is not only where we can use them, but there are different, other ways where we can use them. But I think in general, this is what you have to understand. So give me a comment and tell me what you think about this way of explaining grammatical rules, and then I'll continue posting more videos. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for watching. Don't forget to go on YouTube. There's a channel, YouTube channel, Polyglot Africano, okay, the same as here on Instagram. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.